Now, as you know, over the weekend, all the athletic directors in Division I voted against the third paid assistant. As far as growth as the sport going forward, what's it like dealing with that sort of blow?
Well, again, I wouldn't say all the athletic directors. The vote didn't pass, but there are obviously a lot of athletic directors, schools, and conferences out there that support it. So our job is, for those that didn't vote for it, let's make sure we know why. It wasn't just a baseball issue. It was softball. We didn't really add an assistant. We were moving a volunteer into that slot. So I think our job is to just find out why they didn't vote for it and go back to the drawing board. What we did get was we got a lot of momentum. And guys like yourself who are talking about it, tweeting about it, it's a big deal. I mean, this sport should have that third paid assistant. I mean, that guy should get benefits. But it's not just that. Even if you can't afford your school to give him benefits, he can recruit. The only way that guy's going to grow is you got to recruit in this business. And when you're the volunteer, you're not allowed to recruit. And that's not fair. That's where we're trying to help these guys who work just as hard as us. They put as many hours in as we do. It's one thing to not give them a salary. It's another to say, hey, I'm not going to let you grow in this game because you're not allowed to recruit. And when you hire assistant coaches, in those two paid positions, you want a guy who's recruiting.
Now, obviously, you're very outspoken on this matter, wanting the third paid assistant, and college baseball has been working for a while to get to a position to be able to vote to make this happen. What's going to be required going forward to make sure it doesn't take years later down the line to get to another vote, and hoping to make it a quick turnaround to further progress college baseball?
I think just understanding, again, why those ADs or conferences didn't vote for it. Let's make sure we know their reasons, and obviously those that are voting for it, it's their job. Our job as coaches to educate. Because I think when you sit down, you're human and you have compassion and you've got a heart, it's the right thing to do. But I get it. There's a business model involved here. So we just have to take the right thing to do in a business sense and make this happen. And I'm confident. I think we will. College baseball has done nothing but grow. Athletic directors have done nothing but pour money into facilities, into resources. And now with the SEC network and the ACC network and the Big Ten network and all the exposure we're getting and all the money that's made in the College World Series, I'm optimistic. I think it'll happen. It's just a matter of time. But like you said, we don't need it to be a long time. We need it to be in this next cycle, whether that's next year or the following year.